Learn English with English Daily Podcast. We upload your podcast every day, so listen and grow like a pro as an English speaker. Listen now, the story and vocabulary and idioms will be discussed in the end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.
Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today we're bringing you another great lesson about sports, part of our sports series.
That's right. And in this lesson, we are talking about maybe the world's most favorite sport.
Right. One of the most popular sports in the world, soccer, or also known as football in other countries.
Yes.
Okay, so before we get started with this great lesson, let's take a look at some of the words we'll find in the dialogue in Vocabulary Preview.
Vocabulary Preview.
We're going to look at 3 words here. The first word is wingman.
Wingman.
A wingman.
Now, wingman isn't really related to soccer in any way,
Okay.
but it's a way of referring to somebody as your right hand,
So your helper.
your helper, your number one guy,
Okay.
right?
So a wingman is someone who helps you a lot.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Okay. Our next word, tied.
Tied.
They are tied.
They are tied. Now, this is an interesting word because tie can be a noun, verb, and an adjective, right?
Exactly. So in this case, they are tied. It's an adjective meaning.
They have the same score.
Okay. And a tie is.
Is a game that has ended with no winner or loser. Both of them had the same score.
Exactly. And so obviously the verb to tie is to reach the same score as your other team.
Exactly.
All right. Well, our third word can also be used as a noun and a verb, and it is foul.
Fouled.
Fouled
Okay, so to foul somebody.
is to do something to them that is not allowed in the sport.
Okay. And so when you do this, you have committed a foul.
Exactly.
Okay, so you use it in the same way, to foul or a foul. Interesting.
Well, we're going to hear these 3 words in context now. So why don't we listen to our soccer dialogue?
Welcome back, soccer fans. My name is Rick Fields, and as always, I am joined by my commentating wingman, Bob Copeland.
And we're on the brink of soccer history today, as Ecuador and Brazil are tied 1-1 as we begin the second half of the 2022 World Cup.
The ref calls the players for the kickoff, and here we go. Ecuador quickly passes the ball to the midfield, but it's out of bounds.
That'll be a throw-in for Brazil. Adriano has the ball and makes a long pass to Robinho, and the ref has called him offside.
No question about it, he was offside by a mile. We have a goal kick for Ecuador. Edison Mendez heads it to Valencia. He shoots. Deflected by the defender, and we have a corner kick.
Delgado takes the corner. We have a foul. Oh no, Dida, the goalkeeper, has fouled the Ecuadorian player. He gets a yellow card, and that will be a penalty kick.
This is the perfect opportunity for Ecuador to get ahead in this match and become world champions. He gets ready for the kick. He shoots, and he...
Okay, so Ecuador tied with Brazil in the 2022 World Cup.
Wow, Marco, I'm really happy to see that you are able to see so far into the future.
Well, I called it. So in 2022, if we do win the World Cup, you know who said it first.
All right. Do you have money on that?
Yes. All right, so apart from this, we saw some really great vocabulary in this lesson. So let's take a look at it now in Language Takeaway.
Language Takeaway.
All right, we've got a lot of soccer words for you, but they're all important. So let's take a look at the first one. Kickoff.
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 So a kickoff.
This is how you start a soccer game, right?
Right. So it's the very beginning, the referee blows the whistle, and you kick the ball to another player. That's the kickoff.
Okay. So our next phrase, out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Okay. Out of bounds. This is a great word.
So in soccer, when the ball goes out of bounds, it goes outside the white lines, right?
Outside of the playing field.
Okay.
And you can use it in all other sports. You can use it in basketball. You can use it in tennis.
Or football or anything.
Right. So any part that is not for playing.
Out of bounds.
What's our next word?
Throw in.
A throw in.
A throw in.
Okay. So a throw-in. The ball goes out of bounds.
Uh-huh.
How do you put it back into play?
Obviously, a throw-in.
Okay, so you throw in the ball. That's the only time where a soccer player will actually grab the ball with his hands.
All right, now another soccer term we have here, offside.
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 Okay, so this is a little bit difficult to explain, but just imagine you're on the soccer field
Uh-huh.
and you are trying to score a goal. Now
Okay.
you have some defenders, right?
Right.
Those are the people who are trying to take the ball away. And you pass the ball to somebody who is behind the defenders.
Oh, and that person is offside.
Exactly. So you must be at all times in the same position as the defenders or in front of them, but you can't be all the way in.
Okay, so is this a noun or a verb or an adjective?
So this is an adjective. He is offside. That's his condition.
Okay, great. Excellent explanation, Marco. Thank you.
All right.
Now we're going to look at 3 different phrases for 3 types of kicks in soccer.
Okay. So let's take a look at this. The first one is goal kick.
A goal kick.
Okay, goal kick.
So who does the goal kick?
It's usually the goalie or the goalkeeper
All right.
who takes the goal kick.
Okay, so when the goalie kicks the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about a corner kick?
Okay, so if the team is attacking and the ball goes out of bounds in the back area near the goal, then they get a corner kick. They gotta kick the ball from the corner of the field.
This is a great chance to score a goal, isn't it?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, and our final kick, a penalty kick.
Penalty kick.
Penalty kick.
So if a player gets fouled while he is in the area near the goal,
Okay.
he gets a penalty kick. So basically, it's just him. I think it's 13 or 15 steps away from the goalie, and he gets the opportunity to score or to kick the ball.
So there are no defenders or other players in the way.
Nobody.
Wow, another great chance to score a goal.
Right.
All right, well, these are all great soccer words, and I think we should hear them again in context. So let's listen, this time a little bit slower.
Welcome back, soccer fans. My name is Rick Fields, and, as always, I am joined by my commentating wingman, Bob Copeland.
And we're on the brink of soccer history today, as Ecuador and Brazil are tied 1-1 as we begin the second half of the 2022 World Cup.
The ref calls the players for the kickoff, and here we go. Ecuador quickly passes the ball to the midfield, but oh, it's out of bounds.
That will be a throw-in for Brazil. Adriano has the ball and makes a long pass to Rubinho, and the ref has called him offside.
No question about it. He was offside by a mile. We have a goal kick for Ecuador. Edison Mendez heads it to Valencia. He shoots. Deflected by the defender, and we have a corner kick.
Delgado takes the corner, and we have a foul. Oh no. Dida, the goalkeeper, has fouled the Ecuadorian player. He gets a yellow card, and that will be a penalty kick.
This is the perfect opportunity for Ecuador to get ahead in this match and become world champions. He gets ready for the kick. He shoots. And he...
Alright, so we heard these words that we were talking about in context, and now some really interesting phrases came up, and this would be a good time to take a look at them in Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
Well, Marco, there are 3 great phrases in this dialogue that I want to look at. The first one, on the brink of.
We are on the brink of.
We're on the brink of soccer history.
Okay, so on the brink of, what exactly does that mean?
Well, why don't we hear some examples to help us understand the meaning?
Example 1. Look, we don't have any money. We're on the brink of going bankrupt. Example 2.
The two countries are on the brink of war.
Example 3. We're on the brink of an important discovery.
Alright, so great examples. On the brink of, at a critical point.
Exactly. It means you're almost there, right?
Okay, yeah, very good. And what about this next phrase that I saw, and it was really interesting? No question about it.
No question about it.
No question about it.
No question about it.
Alright, so this is a statement that doesn't really make much sense. But what am I saying when I say, oh, no question about it?
You're saying, I agree. There is no doubt. You're right.
You're right. Okay.
Well, let's give some examples. I could say, there's no question about it. Ecuador is a great soccer team.
There is no question about that. All right. So, or you can say, no question about it. Our company makes the best products on the market.
Okay, so really useful phrase that you can use in sports or anywhere else.
Okay. And now let's take a look at our last phrase for Fluency Builder, and it's a really good one to exaggerate a little bit.
Okay,
By a mile.
by a mile.
By a mile.
So he was offside by a mile.
Right. So the commentator is saying that he was very offside.
That it was really obvious.
Right. So you can use that also in different contexts, maybe not in sports.
Okay, so maybe we can say our company is ahead of all the others by a mile.
Right. Or if you tell somebody to guess your age and they say, oh, I think you are 42.
Oh, you could say you're off by a mile.
Right.
So you're really, really wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a way of exaggerating a little bit.
Yes, and saying it's really obvious.
Right.
Well, 3 awesome phrases, and I think it will help us to hear them one more time. So let's listen to the dialogue.
Welcome back, soccer fans. My name is Rick Fields, and as always, I am joined by my commentating wingman, Bob Copeland.
And we're on the brink of soccer history today, as Ecuador and Brazil are tied 1-1 as we begin the second half of the 2022 World Cup.
The ref calls the players for the kickoff, and here we go. Ecuador quickly passes the ball to the midfield, but oh, it's out of bounds.
That'll be a throw-in for Brazil. Adriano has the ball and makes a long pass to Robinho, and the ref has called him offside.
No question about it, he was offside by a mile. We have a goal kick for Ecuador. Edison Mendez heads it to Valencia. He shoots. Deflected by the defender, and we have a corner kick.
Delgado takes the corner. We have a foul. Oh no, Dida, the goalkeeper, has fouled the Ecuadorian player. He gets a yellow card, and that will be a penalty kick.
This is the perfect opportunity for Ecuador to get ahead in this match and become world champions. He gets ready for the kick. He shoots, and he...
Okay, well, as you all may know, soccer is a very popular sport, especially in Latin America.
That's right. And your favorite team, Ecuador, are they really this good in soccer? Are they really going to win the 2022 Cup?
Well, maybe not. Well, actually, Ecuador has improved with time, but usually it's the strong teams like Argentina and Brazil who dominate the region, right?
Right.
But yeah, hopefully we'll make it next time
Okay, well, I have my money on Ecuador and
for 2022.
but yeah, not on Canada. There's no hope for us.
Well, Canada is doing really well now. They actually beat Mexico, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, actually, that sort of, yeah, I kind of remember that now. But I think there's no hope for us to beat Brazil or Argentina, one of these big countries.
We have the next World Cup coming up, so it's really exciting, and I don't know who's going to win.
All right, well, listeners, who do you think is going to win? Who is the best soccer team out there?
Right. There are really good soccer teams, although some countries aren't really known for their soccer, like Russia. You don't really hear too much soccer from Russia.
Really?
Or from China, is for that.
I wonder how popular it is in these countries.
Soccer. Soccer, also known as football in many countries, is the most popular sport in the world. It is played by millions of people in parks, schools, and professional stadiums. The game is simple. 2 teams try to score goals by kicking a ball into the opponent's net. Soccer is exciting because it requires speed, skill, teamwork, and strategy. Many people love to watch and play soccer because it is a fast and competitive sport. The rules of soccer. Soccer has simple rules that make it easy to understand. Each team has 11 players, including a goalkeeper who protects the goal. The game starts with a kickoff at the center of the field. Players pass the ball to each other and try to move it toward the opponent's goal. They cannot use their hands except for the goalkeeper. If the ball goes out of bounds, the other team gets to throw or kick it back into play. A goal is scored when the ball crosses the goal line. The team with the most goals at the end of the match wins. The soccer field. A soccer field is a large rectangular area covered with grass or artificial turf. It has a goal on each end, where teams try to score. There are also boundary lines, a center circle, and penalty areas near the goals. The size of the field can vary, but professional soccer fields are usually between 100 and 110 meters long and 64 to 75 meters wide. The goals are 7.32 meters wide and 2.44 meters high. The positions in soccer. Each soccer player has a specific role on the team. The goalkeeper is the only player allowed to use their hands, and their job is to stop the other team from scoring. Defenders protect their goal and try to stop the opposing team's forwards from attacking. Midfielders control the ball and help both the defense and offense. Forwards, also called strikers, try to score goals. Every position is important, and teamwork is necessary to win a game. Skills needed to play soccer. To be a good soccer player, a person needs several skills. Passing is important for teamwork, as players must move the ball to their teammates. Dribbling helps a player keep control of the ball while running. Shooting is necessary to score goals. Defending is important to stop the other team from scoring. Goalkeepers must be good at blocking shots and catching the ball. Players also need endurance, because soccer matches last 90 minutes and require a lot of running. Famous soccer players. There have been many great soccer players in history. Pelé, from Brazil, is considered one of the best players ever. Diego Maradona from Argentina was famous for his amazing dribbling skill. Cristiano Ronaldo from Portugal and Lionel Messi from Argentina are modern superstars who have won many awards. These players inspire millions of people around the world to play soccer and improve their skills. The FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup is the biggest soccer tournament in the world. It is held every 4 years and brings together the best teams from different countries. Millions of people watch the World Cup, and it creates excitement all over the world. Teams compete in a series of matches, and the winner becomes the world champion. Some of the most successful teams in World Cup history include Brazil, Germany, and Italy. Club soccer. Besides national teams, players also compete for club teams. Famous clubs include FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, and Paris Saint-Germain. These teams play in leagues such as the English Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and Ligue 1. The UEFA Champions League is one of the most prestigious tournaments for club teams, where the best teams from Europe compete. The importance of teamwork in soccer. Soccer is not just about individual skill, it is also about teamwork. Players must work together, pass the ball, and communicate to win matches. A team with strong cooperation can often beat a team with just 1 or 2 great players. Coaches help players develop strategies and improve their teamwork. The best soccer teams in history have been known for their excellent teamwork and coordination. Soccer equipment. To play soccer, players need the right equipment. The most important item is a soccer ball. Players wear jerseys, shorts, socks, and shin guards to protect their legs. Soccer cleats help players run and change direction quickly on the field. Goalkeepers wear gloves to help them catch the ball and protect their hands. While professional teams have uniforms, many people play soccer informally, with simple equipment. Health benefits of soccer. Playing soccer is a great way to stay healthy. It is a full-body workout that improves heart health, builds muscles, and increases stamina. Since soccer involves a lot of running, it helps players develop speed and endurance. The sport also improves coordination and balance. Many people play soccer as a fun way to exercise and stay in shape. It also helps reduce stress and improves mental health by bringing people together in a team environment. Soccer around the world. Soccer is played in almost every country. It is the most popular sport in South America, Europe, and Africa. In countries like Brazil, Argentina, Spain, and England, soccer is part of the culture. Children often start playing soccer at a young age, and many dream of becoming professional players. The sport is also growing in popularity in the United States, China, and India. International tournaments bring people from different cultures together to celebrate the love of soccer. Women's soccer. Women's soccer has grown rapidly in recent years. The FIFA Women's World Cup is now one of the biggest sporting events in the world. Teams like the United States, Germany, and Japan have won the tournament. Many female players, such as Marta, Megan Rapinoe, and Alex Morgan, have become famous for their skills. More young girls are now playing soccer and getting opportunities to compete at professional level. Learning to play soccer. Many children start learning soccer at a young age. Schools and local clubs offer training programs to teach basic skills. Coaches help players learn how to pass, dribble, and shoot. As players improve, they can join competitive teams and participate in leagues. Some talented players are chosen to train at professional academies, where they can develop their skills and work toward becoming professional soccer players. Soccer and sportsmanship. Soccer teaches players about respect and fair play. Good sportsmanship means playing by the rules, respecting referees, and treating opponents with kindness. Even in competitive matches, players should show good behavior and accept wins and losses with dignity. Many soccer organizations promote fair play and encourage young players to develop a positive attitude toward the game. Conclusion. Soccer is an exciting and enjoyable sport that brings people together. It is simple to play and does not require expensive equipment, which is why it is loved all over the world. Whether playing for fun, health, or competition, soccer offers many benefits. It teaches teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. With millions of fans and players worldwide, soccer will continue to be the world's most popular sport for many years to come.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word. Wingman, on the brink, tide, kickoff, throw in, no question about it, by a mile, foul, penalty kick, goal kick, corner kick, out of bounds, offside, goalkeeper, defender, match, pitch, championship. Let's try that faster. Kickoff, defender, goal kick, on the brink, wingman, penalty kick, championship, offside, goalkeeper, no question about it, out of bounds, match, tied, by a mile, pitch, throw in, foul, corner kick. Now say the word and hear it in a sentence. On the brink. Look, we don't have any money. We're on the brink of going bankrupt. On the brink. The two countries are on the brink of war. On the brink. We are on the brink of an important discovery. No question about it. No question about it. Ecuador has a great soccer. No question about it. There's absolutely no question about it. That was the best game of the series. No question about it. There's no question about it. We're in a recession. By a mile. He missed the goal by a mile. By a mile. No, that's wrong. You're off by a mile. By a mile. The competition is ahead of us by a mile. We tied the game at 3-3. What an amazing game. It's a tie. We're tied for first place. Foul. Hey ref, that was a foul. Foul. Did you see that? Delgado fouled him as he tried to take a shot. Foul. The Brazilian player has several fouls.
To miss out our daily English podcast, thank you.